What's going on, guys? It's Daniel. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about yesterday's race, but we're going to talk about some comments, interestingly, about the package. And there were some drivers that commented and some owners that commented, and NASCAR actually responded as well. Let's read what it says. Kyle Busch, others rip terrible Dover package. NASCAR responds. Kyle Busch tied a NASCAR Cup Series record with his performance at Dover National Speedway on Monday with a 10th-place finish at the Gander RV 400. 11 consecutive top 10 to start the year, something only Morgan Shepherd has done to begin to give a season, which that was in 1990. Busch's Joe Gibbs teammate Mark Truex Jr. won the race. Yet, the NASCAR Cup Series points leader was enraged after the race, and the culprit was the rules package NASCAR has implemented for 2019. A package that has impacted some races this season more than others. Kyle Busch said, "The package sucks." Busch said after the race via front stretches Destin Albino, "No fucking question about it. It's terrible. All I can do is bitch about it and fall on deaf ears, and we'll come back with the same thing in the fall." The rules package used for Dover race included the base for 2019 of a taller spoiler, a longer front splitter, and a wider radiator pan. It did not include the smaller taper spacer used to reduce horsepower at oval tracks under 1.2 miles, nor did it feature aero ducts that aimed to increase downforce. During Monday's race, many drivers could be heard on scanners complaining about an inability to pass, even though the data presented below does not back up such a sentiment when Monday's race was compared to previous 5 sprint races at Dover. And it's actually true. In this race, there was more leaders in the last 5 years, not more lead chance, but there were more leaders in this race, a better MOV than every other year. Oh, margin of victory. It was a larger margin of victory. That's a no fact. But there were more green flag passes. In the only year, because this had 1,588 green flag passes, the only year in the last race that has more than this year's race was 2015. And also in 2015 were there more quality passes. This year we had 662 quality passes. 2015 had 752 quality passes. There were 6 cautions and 31 laps, less than any previous year. So yeah, I know the argument drivers probably thought it was hard to pass. I don't completely agree with it, however. But it's the biggest victory had in margin of victory in the last 6 years. Kevin Harvick, who also finished 4th Monday, also criticized the package and the quality of racing produced at Dover. Here's another thing about the package, Harvick said via NASCAR's home track's David Siegel. "I think that NASCAR tried to accomplish a lot of things with one particular package, but you look at how the cars drive behind each other, and from a driver's standpoint, it's hard to race them anywhere." Added Bob Levine, owner of Levine Family Racing's number 95 Toyota Camry driven by Matt DiBenedetto via Twitter, "Let me second Kyle Busch's statement. This package sucked. Has nothing to do with where he finished." NASCAR Executive Vice President Steve O'Donnell was asked on Thursday on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio about the comments regarding the package at Dover. "Our job is to balance all that input and then make a decision on what we think we will put on the best race. The most competitive race that will allow as many cars to win as possible. We still want the best cars and best drivers to win," O'Donnell said via NBC Sports. "Anytime you see us challenge the past, that's something we look at. We said we would do that. When you look at the body of the work so far this year, it's hard to say that the race has not been better than last year. I think it has been. What I go back to are the facts, and the facts prove it out." Added to O'Donnell's regarding Busch's comments specifically, "I would probably start if didn't have the race he wanted, and not surprised at what he said. What's unfortunate, he actually tied a record, and the comment question I'm asked is about his comments post-race. His teammate was able to win and pass every car in the field, and he chose to make the comments he did. It's important to remind everyone that when we talk about the package, it wasn't done in a vacuum. The tire industry said we want a consistent package for every track. Dover we knew going in was going to be a challenging track. All in all, I think the first 2 stages presented some really good races. I would choose to go back and look. You always ask me how the overall season's been. We've seen some really good racing. We've seen some stats that are up for passing. Green flag passes for the lead are up 46%. That's an important stat for the industry, and that's one we are going to continue to focus on, and we're going to go into Kansas and focus on putting on good races." That's how I would address Kyle. And yeah, that's basically the article that I read. Some interest comments Kyle Busch had. Here's my thing about the Kyle Busch comments and the difference between Kevin Harvick comments. Kevin Harvick, I would listen to more than Kyle Busch. And the reason I would listen to Kevin Harvick more than Kyle Busch, Kyle Busch was really, really critical. He didn't really give any constructive feedback. He didn't really say anything that was kind of constructive that NASCAR is going to listen to. Kevin Harvick gave some constructive feedback, well, constructive criticism. He said it in a more constructive manner, in a more professional manner. And when you say something in a more professional manner, you're more credible to talk about than someone like Kyle Busch or Bob Levine. Those two, and here's the thing, Brad Keselowski brought up in a tweet, I think yesterday as well, that you're allowed to speak your mind, but you also, especially in this time and age, you have to be really careful how you say things and articulate them. And Brad Keselowski is absolutely 100%. I'm not saying Kyle Busch should not speak his opinion. I just think that he needs to be more careful because of NASCAR possible fines. I don't have a problem with him speaking his mind, but he's got to be careful currently in NASCAR because the sponsors, even though M&M's is not going to leave him or Skittles is not going to leave him, I think Kyle Busch just has to be a little bit more careful with how he says his opinions. He's a pretty opinionated guy. He's not a guy that's going to be quiet about certain things. If he doesn't like something, he's going to speak his mind, and that's really fine too, but he's got to be a little more careful on how he says things. That's just my opinion on the situation. Oh yeah, that's going to be the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on if you know about videos on my channel. And share this video with family and friends. Can you get 5 likes to this video? I will really appreciate it. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The link in the description for that. And also comment below your opinions on the comments as well. And I might respond to your comments as well. And also, tomorrow is the public speech for the NASCAR future NASCAR speech that I will be doing in class tomorrow. That will be up at 6 o'clock on my YouTube channel. If you do follow me on my other social media links, however, I will probably have it up on Twitter and my Instagram as well. If you don't follow my Instagram, you should. I might link that as well. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.